Hey guys, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be updated every time I make a new video. Thanks, let's begin. There sure is something stirring around, and he wants to cut it off. All through the house. This review was supposed to come out on Christmas, but it got busy here. So I thought, better late than never. This is the 2015 horror slasher film from director Todd Nunez. I think that's how you say his last name. It was released at film festivals on Halloween of 2015, but it wasn't released on DVD and Blu-ray, that is, until like October 2016. The plot: there's a Santa going around this suburban town, killing the woman, chopping off the men's nether regions, and his mama has an agenda for him and her. And it's all very messed up. This is like if the Hallmark Channel had a severely dark side to it. For the characters, we have Rachel Kimmel, played by Ashley Mary Nunez, who's the director Todd Nunez's wife. She's also appearing in Todd's upcoming feature Death Ward 13. Anyways, Rachel is a girl who left her town behind and came back to rekindle some of her feelings and relationships with friends and an ex-boyfriend, and it's sweet. Mrs. Garrett, played by Melinda Curing, she starts off as being kind of this outcast in the suburban area. She's that crazy lady no one talks to. That's for good reason. This woman is insane. Right from the get-go, you know something's off with this lady. She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And Melinda Curing does a great performance with her character. She has so much charisma and personality. She doesn't need to be insane just because they told her to be insane. No, she threw herself into this part. You can totally tell. Cody, played by Jason Ray Schumacher, is okay. He is Rachel's ex-boyfriend, and he's kind of monotone throughout most of the movie, but by the end he is throwing himself into the fear mode. He's afraid of losing his brothers to the shears of Santa Claus. I would be too. Gia, played by Natalie Montero, is a friend who likes the dress that Mrs. Garrett has on one of her mannequins. Other than that, she has no personality, and I think she was just there to be eye candy, along with Sarah, played by Danica Reiner, who doesn't do much but be slutty. Jamie, the killer, played by Alito Velasco, is actually a very good killer. He starts off as kind of like, I'm just the basic slasher, silent, tall, and brooding. But he gets giddy near the end with the potential promise of penis. I had to throw 3 P's out there, and penis was one of them. I'm sorry. So we have a couple of other complaints to get to until I get to the positive stuff. First of all, this was filmed in Los Angeles, California. Of course, there would be no snow. I would have picked a different area to shoot. It's just too hot. The interior work of each house, though, is warm and cozy. It gives you that feeling of Christmas cheer, given the lighting and sets. Another thing I was a bit confused about, and I'm also a bit torn on, is that I was expecting Rachel to run into all the dead bodies that were scattered around, and she didn't. Instead, it was more for just collecting bodily souvenirs. But at the same time, he kills a lesbian couple, and neither of them have those accessories. So I get why the director wanted to put that in there, but it made no sense given the plot. And I think if Rachel went to go visit each house trying to escape the killer, it would have greatly affected the pacing. The film was shot in a week. In that time, excellent cinematography and lighting was used. During the post-production, the editing really shined. How much so? Well, the film won Best Editing and Best Slasher at the RIP Festival on Halloween 2015. The gore, the effects, lots of bloody killings here. 95% of the kills involve garden shears, and each kill is done effectively and brutally. All the gore is done practically. We get tons of severed genitals, fingers are cut off, stabbings in breasts, through the head like a chin head. It's an awesome bloodbath to behold. The motion picture soundtrack, there are some cheery bits and Christmas themes. I honestly wish it stuck out more. I barely remembered it. Irving Victoria does a decent job composing the film though, regardless of my opinion. This is a solid, low-budget slasher flick. It's generic as all hell, and the twist is kind of predictable. It's like Sleepaway Camp, but maybe a bit more messed up. The gore, babes, killer all look great. The mask is disturbing. It's like a crispy Kris Kringle or something. And I did find myself enjoying this messed up little holiday horror film. There are definitely worse Christmas slashers out there, and this one crushes a lot of them. Overall, I give All Through the House a 2 out of 5. Thank you all for watching, and I am Brian Gatto, the horror show host. Make sure to like, comment on, as well as share this video. Like my Facebook fan page, and support me on Patreon, where even $1 a month will help keep the channel going on strong, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Plus, you'll get access to body counts and other music videos that you can't get on YouTube because of copyright and age restriction. Also, hit that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video, and as always, subscribe.